Hello and welcome to Skynet Terminator Model, the Sarah Connor episode. Sarah Connor was born in 1965. She was born to a waitress mother and a veteran father. As a child, her father walked out on her mother. Sarah Connor lived a normal life when growing up. At the age of 19, she worked as a teenage waitress at Big Jeff's Family Restaurant and shared a 2-story apartment in the Palm District with her roommate, Ginger Ventura, while studying at college. But everything Sarah had ever known was about to change that year in 1984, by the events of the Terminator. Sarah finds herself pursued by a relentless cyborg killer, the Terminator, a Series 800 Model 101 infiltration unit, for reasons completely unknown to her. She is rescued from the Terminator by a time-traveling soldier, Kyle Reese, who explains that in the future an artificial intelligence called Skynet will be created by military software developers to make strategic decisions. The program becomes self-aware, seizes control of most of the world's military hardware, and launches an all-out attack on human beings. However, a man named John Connor eventually leads the human resistance group TechCom to victory, only to discover that in a last-ditch effort, Skynet has researched time travel and sent a robotic killer back in time to destroy John Connor's family before he can be born. John Connor is Sarah's future son, and Connor sends back a trusted sergeant to protect his mother at all costs. During their brief time together, Sarah falls in love with Reese. Reese becomes the only thing protecting her from the Terminator and her only companion as they flee together. The Terminator kills a number of people in order to get to Sarah Connor, including her mother. Initially, she is unaware that Reese himself has fallen in love with her from afar, having been given a picture of her by John Connor, and having always admired her legendary strength and resilience. They share a night of intimacy that results in the conception of John. Their relationship is cut short when Reese dies fighting the Terminator in a Cyberdyne factory. Sarah, in turn, crushes the Terminator in a hydraulic press. Though Reese's death deeply saddens her, his sincerity and courage inspire Sarah to carry on and develop the necessary skills and abilities that would make her a suitable mentor and teacher to John. Going into hiding, Sarah gave birth on February 28, 1985, and immediately entered into a semi-criminal lifestyle. Beginning his training and learning from whomever would teach him, the two lived as nomads, spending a lot of time in South and Central America. It was not until she attempted to blow up the local offices of some computer corporation, getting herself caught by the police, that she was seen again by the authorities. Upon trying to warn of the impending Judgment Day, Sarah was handed over to the custody of Peter Silberman at the Prescario State Hospital for the Criminally Insane, a prison facility that cares and imprisons people with mental problems. She was diagnosed with acute schizoaffective disorder and institutionalized, her son John being put into foster care. When Sarah turned 29 years old, another Terminator, this time a T-1000, was sent back to eliminate Sarah's 10-year-old son John. Sarah broke out of her cell and killed Douglas by breaking his neck with a broom handle. She then knocked out another staff member and broke Dr. Silberman's arm, and threatening to poison him to get the other staff to release her by unlocking the security doors. However, a backup member released Silberman and Sarah escaped to the elevators, while the staff desperately chased her all the way. She waited for an elevator, one coming up, and Sarah quickly ran to the door. However, just then a second T-800 exited the elevator. Sarah knew that it was a Terminator and ran in absolute fear, as she believed that the Terminator was there for the same reason as the T-800 back in 1984, to kill her and John. Just as she ran back down the corridor, John exited the elevator and ran after her. The staff trips her up and restrains Sarah while Dr. Silberman goes to poison her with the same syringe that she tried to poison him. Before they could kill her, the T-800 hoisted through and knocked them all unconscious, including one who got stabbed by a shard of glass when he was thrown at a door window. With the help of her son and the reprogrammed 800 series Terminator sent back in time to protect him, Sarah broke out of Prescario. Sarah, John, and the T-800 went towards Mexico, meeting up with Sarah's gun-running friend Enrique and his family. Enrique had been taking care of an underground bunker filled with Sarah's weapons, trying to prevent Judgment Day. Sarah found out about Skynet's construction by Miles Dyson and set out to kill him. Although she found herself unable to eliminate him in cold blood, she helped convince Dyson to stop work on Skynet and destroy all his files in the Cyberdyne system building. Upon the destruction of Cyberdyne, resulting in Dyson's death, and both Terminators, Sarah took John back into hiding, training him to become a great military leader and tactician. In an alternate future, because Sarah, John, and the T-800 successfully destroyed the laboratories of Cyberdyne systems, the Judgment Day never occurs. In the year 2027, John Connor is a U.S. Senator and has a child. Thank you for watching Skynet Terminator Model. Special thanks to Terminator Fandom for all information you heard today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you can. If you have, thank you, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.